Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and of course part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on.
Boy, yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Sad.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. There's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
See,
Isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. First down here for this offense. Hands off to the fullback. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Tackle, but first down.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll try the option play here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just blew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. That
No,
is enough for a first down.
oh, like the boy. Right there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Finding enough space for a solid game.
Bowling ball ass hit, bro.
I'll tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive
It should be
linemen
7-8 or something, bro.
gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
He'll hand it off.
They block out of that.
Take it now, but not before he makes the first down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I'll tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
The Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Looking for his back. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Knowles. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
2 feet now.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it here. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. It's caught.
Good catch, Chase.
Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Stanford.
Appreciate the tag.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Somebody got to do it. I mean, my AI is eating top.
Bringing it out. It's Gibson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
It's an option look. Running back with the football. Ball is free in the backfield. Defense work.
Ball out.
It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field.
Turnover needed.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get
Austin,
in?
man.
And he scores.
Eating Austin. He was wide open.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good.
Yeah,
so
bad. Blitz it, bad. Please, bad. Oh, I forgot it other dude anyway. That's stupid.
kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's past the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hand,
y'all
showing some strength
glad that's
and a good
thank
job
you,
of
Mason,
accuracy as he's taking that hit.
giving me a break.
A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tight end makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
Appreciate the chase.
Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kurt, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's that defense shifting again. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Now the important point after attempt.
What went wrong? What happened?
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
We've been playing some good D-line defense. We ain't give up now one run the whole first quarter to that point. did an NCAA. You did give me a completion on the hitting the quarterback. For the touchdown, it's cool. This guy. See if NCAA win. Let me get some. NCAA. Let me get a Houdini.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. This group really struggled in the first quarter, but they've gotten things going here. Can they find some more momentum now before halftime? And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to throw it deep. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Come on, don't glitch on me. Come on, bro.
Breaks loose at the 45.
Come on, don't glitch on me down, bro. I'm doing good the whole thing.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Second down after that previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Noles, so can they cash in here in the red zone? On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
When you get this close to the
end zone, I just picked the play. Ain't no going to work on that.
At least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second
That's why I need to get
this
excited.
play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining.
It was a change.
Looks to the left, and it's complete.
What?
They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Let's it go. It's intercepted. Across his
That's what you get.
Can he take it all the way?
That's what you get.
Touchdown. No.
That's exactly what you get.
Defense joins the party with a pick six.
Exactly what you get.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the
Why next to get that intercept?
his eyes and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum.
His computer read it. My computer can't.
Get a stop and preserve
You
that
said
momentum.
other than that last play.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Movement here from the tight end. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Important second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. Looks like one more play here before halftime.
Oh, they be cheap, bro.
First half here. Kevin Connor.
They made it like I went out of bounds.
Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going.
Somebody got to make a play.
This one will be fair caught. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They'll run the option. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Try to run it with the option. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air. It's Holstein. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Stanford offense back out there on the field now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, Chris, I don't know.
We got some type of weird tail or something. Like, what the hell is
They
that?
got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Ain't nothing wrong with him, though.
Previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And it works. The first down to the 35. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now it's second down here. Catch made on the out route. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Stanford. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PAT is good. He's still trailed, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give him a return an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They're going to run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Pitch to the back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He'll toss it to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Touchdown, Florida State. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Wideouts now clustered. It's press coverage now from these DBs. The back's got it again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The shotgun running play call. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case
still
there.
made the tackle.
Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here comes a handoff. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the second down play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Short pass finds the tight end and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. He'll hand it off. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
He's got it right near the end zone.
Oh, they be cheat. Oh, man.
Short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Oh, man.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Cardinal. Here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Breaking free at the 35. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
That's what we doing. We running the same plays over here, Cole.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Seminoles. Just ran away from the defense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Ow, Sway.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
I got a whole superstar running back. You know, I ain't running the ball like that because these niggas maybe gonna acknowledge bullshit.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Hampton. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what in the heck was that all about? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time.
He be looking like he's still on his
See how he
feet,
gets his
bro.
team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it near the end zone. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Stanford. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
How was he even able to get back? How was he even able to cut it back like that? I would know. Stumbling nothing.
A running play gives the offense fresh set of downs. Handoff to the back.
Look at this shit, bro.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
I feel like y'all niggas cheating with our team, but y'all niggas be doing something, bro.
Second down.
I feel like I'll be putting sliders up. Come
The quarterback's got it on the option. He shreds the
so
tackle.
what the?
The gain moves the ball to the 30.
I'm not understanding this sometimes, bro. Like, what is that?
They love this back's mixture.
What is that?
Speed and power.
I should be holding if anything.
But he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer.
NCAA got to stop shooting.
And the Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to throw. It's Holstein. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover.